Good morning. All right, day 2, Talladega. We have had a ball, and there hasn't even been a car started yet. But today is Friday, which means today is practice day. Tomorrow, Saturday, which is the truck racing, or utes. And then Sunday, the big race, the proper thing, NASCAR. Anyway, right now, I'm gonna try and find this sleeve. I'm gonna get out of here. Well, we've left the infield and we thought we'd come and check out Fan Zone. That's right, this is where all the vendors are. This is where you can come and check out all the team merchandise, and plus all the sponsors have got their gear here. And as you can see behind us, that stall over there has got 8 drivers in the one shop. And if you just look over your shoulder there, Camera 3, our favourite driver, Dale Earnhardt Jr., has got 4 bays just for himself. And we are in Dale Earnhardt Jr. country right now, Alabama. Unfortunately, he's had a bit of a concussion issue this year, so he's taken the rest of the year off. We're a bit devastated because we booked our tickets while he was still racing, but still, this is Talladega. All right now we're in the Smithfield's Bacon stall. We're going to queue up here, we get free ribs, and then once we've eaten our ribs, we get to spin the wheel. Let's do this. You were just telling us on Sunday you've got a rib eating competition?
We do. 2 can win a trip to Homestead.
And the bad news is I just asked if I could represent Australia, and you've got to be a citizen?
You have to be a citizen. Sorry. Next time you'll work on that, right?
Yeah. It gives me 48 hours to get a divorce and get married again.
Yeah.
I'll see you on Sunday. Well, we've come all this way to see Dale Earnhardt Jr. race. But when we bought our tickets, he's got a bit crook. So this is the closest experience we can get. We can actually get in the car and do a hot lap of Talladega. There's computer screens in there. Camera 3 and I are pretty competitive, so stick around.
All right, when you get in, mash the gas pedal. It'll start you about 6 seconds.
Green flag, green flag, green, green, green.
Did you just T-bone Dale Jr.?
Well, I lost my sponsorship from Hellman's after that.
You're drunk on my porch at 3 a.m. Want me to let you back in again.
Right, our viewers, we thought we'd just come in and drop into the Geico Insurance stall and check it out. They've got some race cars over there, but what's really taken our eye is some of these beautiful bikes, especially that American Air Force one. And Camera 3, make sure you go check out the Suicide Shifter over there, the old school brownie job, the power plant. That is ripping. So the bike that we're looking at now, old flat school flat tracker, you were saying it's not an old bike, it's actually a new bike.
Yeah, it was built by Roland Sands. We built it for the 75th anniversary of Sturgis last year. It's got the 111 Indian engine off the 2015 Indian Chieftain, turned into a old school custom built flat track race bike.
It's awesome, and that bike we can see just behind over there, the US Air Force, Armed Forces, that's a beautiful bit of gear, huh?
Yeah, that's our military tribute bike that we had commissioned by Paul Jr. Designs to have it built as a tribute to the military, salute everybody that served past and present, and represent all 5 branches of the military as seen in the challenge coins of each branch in the star on the front wheel.
And the old school Geico rust bucket over there, Suicide Shift, that's a beautiful weapon too, huh?
Yeah, that bike and the one right in front of us were built in 2008 on CMT's Chopper Challenge. Geico sponsored the episode back in the day. It was built by Yaniv Evan from Power Plant Choppers out of Hollywood, California. No front brake, foot clutch, foot brake, suicide shift, open plugs, open primary. You know,
it's awesome, isn't it? If you had to pick a favorite out of the 4 bikes here, do you have a favorite?
My favorite, I mean, just because of what it stands for, is the military tribute bike.
Yeah.
You know, it's a tribute to our military. We couldn't be out here doing stuff like this today, and then if it wasn't for our military supporting us.
We feel the same way back in Australia. It's exactly the same way. Well, thank you so much. For someone who didn't know what to be on telly, you are fantastic over as our voiceover man. Can you just wave to everybody in Australia? Look at that. He didn't want to be on telly, and you were absolutely killed it. Thank you so much.
Shut the front door.
Back with more BlokesWorld after these messages.
Hey, g'day, it's Chris, and you're watching BlokesWorld. Let me tell you something. I just got to ask you. It's a beautiful day here in Talladega.
Yep.
And you're pretty pumped up.
Oh, yeah.
You're almost as pumped up as me about being in Talladega.
I'm getting into trouble off my cameraman because he keeps saying to me, "You're speaking too fast."
I say that all the time. Did you see who we're going to have this weekend here?
No. Who's
Okay, on Sunday, race day, let me tell you. We're only going to tell you and the camera guy. Okay, Michael McDowell, Casey Kane, Regan Smith, Kyle Larson, Dale Jr., and Clint Boyer right here on Sunday.
in here?
Right there in that pit box.
Can you do me a favor?
Uh-oh.
Is there any chance? Is there any chance you can get this man here for us?
Look at this. Look at that. Now, what do you want me to do with that?
I want to see if you can get on the phone and get Marcus Ambrose here tomorrow.
Well, that ain't going to happen because we're in the Chevy display.
I know, we've been using this to try and get in the pits going, I'll get over with Marcus.
And what do you say?
The guy said, mate, he hasn't raced here for 12 years, get the hell out.
I love it.
We ran a 50-37 here with probably a way better piece in the spring.
She bites first and she asks questions later.
Listen to my voice, I sound like Darth Vader.
That's okay. You're having fun.
All right now we're going to go down to South Australia for the Keith Diesel and Dirt Derby. It's an event we have down in South Australia where they race tractors, they have combine harvesters smash up derby,
Okay.
they have tanks crushing police cars. Oh, it's a great event. Let's go there now. Let's go to South Australia for the Diesel and Dirt Derby. Thanks, Matt.
All right, buddy.
Cheers, bro.
Have fun.
Will do.
Half the guys racing here today don't even have a license to drive on the road anymore. This is ramp cars, racing in a figure-8 track and where it's all about survival, not necessarily speed, but you can take your mates out. This is probably the only form of automobile racing in the world that anyone can do. And if you want to set up a team, you can do it for under $200. When it comes to this form of racing, you've got two options. You can either smash them up, or you can find your gap and take the lead and hit the ramp. And don't worry, if you think the cars are loud, wait till you meet the characters that are driving them.
Well, viewers, we just witnessed some awesome racing in the figure-8 ramp race, and I got the pole position man right now. G'day, welcome to BlokesWorld, Luke.
G'day.
No, you so don't want to be on the show, do you?
Nah, not really.
No, this is going to be a great interview anyway. You hit it from the word go. You got the whole shot. What's it like? Do you time your cornering to come back around to hit someone, or are you looking for a clean line?
Nah, you just sort of try to get a clean line so you don't...
Oh, you can swear. We'll just beat you out.
No, it's stuff your car.
Yep. And how long have you been doing this sort of racing for?
This is my 3rd year.
Yep.
Yeah.
And how much does it cost you to enter this sport? Like, this is a Corona here. How much did it cost you to get it ready?
Probably $200, say, maybe, to get a roll cage and everything in it.
Yep. Take out the fuel tank, obviously.
Yeah.
Put a container in the back there, put the battery up the front here.
Yep, that's it. Make it all safe.
Do you have any enemies out there on the track? Is there anyone that you'd enjoy taking out?
Oh, nah, not really.
No.
Pretty safe driver. Nah.
Nice, clean racing.
Yeah.
And you've got another race this afternoon. You've got a bit of a target on your back now, taking out the first race.
Yeah, gonna get that pink car.
Yeah? Yeah, he was giving you some stick around some of them corners, eh?
Yeah, I reckon I'll get him back.
Yeah. What's his name, the guy who drives the pink car?
Oh, I don't know.
Don't worry, we'll get him on television next. I guess he won't want to be there either.
Nah, probably not.
Awesome. Are you a local to the area?
Nah, we're from the Riverland.
Oh, yeah, cool.
So, yeah. We have it up at Renmark as well.
Yeah, right. Awesome. Unreal, Luke. Thank you so much for being on BlokesWorld. See, I told you that wouldn't be like root canal. That was so easy. Hey, audience, round of applause for him.
Only in Australia would a great event like this finish with a Centurion tank coming off a truck to crush a cop car. Only in Australia, only in Keith.
Come on, baby, take off that dress. I caught you in my sideways glance. You're dressed to kill, and I'm impressed your dress in your Sunday best.
Stay tuned, viewers, because we're heading back to Talladega after the break.
Well, we're just getting ourselves organised in the pits, and we've just had some boys walk past. Tyler, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for inviting me.
Awesome. Now, you saw our Aussie flag, and you had to stop and ask us where you're from because you've actually lived in Australia for a while.
Yeah, I lived there for a month. I spent Christmas on the beach. It was pretty cool.
Awesome. And you're over there playing baseball?
Yes, sir.
Who are you playing for?
I was playing for a travel team. Though. It was called the Cubs travel team. It was just a travel ball team.
Yeah, so, awesome. And what do you miss most about Australia?
The women.
Yeah?
The women, man, it was a fun environment. The beach, I mean, there was not a lot that you couldn't do. So.
Yeah, we do have smoking hot ladies, don't we?
Yeah, y'all do, man. That was the biggest part I miss.
Yeah.
Having fun, it's just a awesome environment.
Awesome. And are you a local around this area?
No, I'm from Texas. We come here, this is our second year coming.
10-4, man. Good job. We know the race good. We'll go get them tomorrow.
Are you boys locals to this area?
No, we're from Nashville.
We're from Australia and we're starting our road trip. We're actually heading to Nashville in a couple of days.
Oh, really?
Is there anything in Nashville we should do, you recommend?
Everything.
We're going bow carp fishing. I'm looking forward to that.
Doing what?
Going to go fishing for carp with bows.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, I'm looking forward to that.
That is fun, yeah. A little cool, but yeah.
Yeah, that's what I keep saying. It's a bit cool.
Yeah, they're cool, yeah.
So do you come to Talladega every year?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah. Every now and then I miss, but not much.
Yeah, awesome. And who you support? Who's your favourite driver for tomorrow?
Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy Johnson, yeah.
Awesome.
No way, you're awesome.
Yeah, awesome.
Yeah, 10-4. We'll get you that hole as soon as I can here.
Guess what, viewers? We've got a massive treat for you right now. I want to introduce David Rice. Welcome to BlokesWorld.
How you doing? How you doing?
Mate, really well. Now, we've been walking past your campsite now for the last 2 days, and we just love your Mad Max war rig. That is absolutely a weapon. Can you tell us a bit about your truck?
It's my baby. I've been working on it for about 6 years. I'm almost finished with it. It's got 11 different trucks in that one truck to build it.
Now let's talk about your step-ups here. Where the hell did these come from?
I made them. I cut them out with a torch and everything and built them myself.
Mate, they are absolutely awesome. And the tyres, where do they come off?
It's a Ford chassis underneath there. It's a big truck. I had to look around and find a hydraulic chassis, which was a real hard part because here in Alabama, if it's not hydraulic, then you got to have a special license to drive it because it'll have air. So I looked around, had to find a hydraulic chassis and all to go under it.
So when you pick up girls and they want to jump in your truck,
hey, I've had them jump up on the side before, and they want to know if the truck's the only big thing you got, you know. So a lot of times my wife puts them in her place pretty quick.
Yeah, awesome. It's good having a rock wheeler, isn't it? And you've made my weekend. That is an absolute rig.
Hey, y'all come back later and the party will be started.
Oh, we'll come back for sure. Oh yeah. Now, Dave, it's just not your truck that we're in love with. Your Baywatch beach tower you've built there, that is an absolute piece of art. You did that yourself?
Yeah, we did. Me and my brothers and family and friends, we built it. We first started coming down here, just a couple of us, and every year there's more and more people wants to come party, so we keep having to add on to it. This last year we added the back deck. Yeah, a lot of people say I'm a professional tinkerer because I tinker with everything. If I ain't building something, I ain't happy.
Mate, that is an absolute piece of art. I can't wait to see you boys in that on the weekend.
Oh yeah, big party tonight.
Unreal. Well, we'll see you a bit later on tonight, Dave.
Yes,
You're a
sir.
legend. Now, we've seen some great barbecuing over the years. Now, what the hell you got going on here? It smells fantastic.
It's jambalaya.
Excellent. And what goes in there? Is there chicken?
Chicken, andouille sausage, rice. What goes in there after the rice, LaFo?
Bit of love?
A lot of stirring. Bunch of beer drinking.
Is this a traditional Alabama dish?
Louisiana.
Wow.
All our friends brought this recipe.
It's like I'm getting a meat facial.
I don't know if we'll talk about meat facials while we're on the camera.
Yeah, right.
That doesn't sound right.
That doesn't sound good, doesn't it? That doesn't sound right. Anyway, viewers, we're going to a commercial break right now. Jambalaya, just one of the other great treats you can see here in the pits at Talladega. Oh, if you could only smell that, it is absolutely awesome. We'll see you in a minute.
She plays when she's happy and she scratches when she's not. She sews all the problems in the parking lot. Shut the front door.
Righto, viewers, one of the packages we've bought here at the Talladega weekend is the Fan Vision, and it's something we don't have in Australia, and it's absolutely awesome. Can you tell us a bit about the gear that we've hired?
Yeah, absolutely. The Fan Vision is a system that lets you watch the race from anywhere in the racetrack, so if there's any blind spots that you can't see, it'll show you on here. Also has live video replay and onboard cameras, so you can kind of see what the guys are doing. Live scanner audio, so you can listen into the drivers as well.
Top of 2 now, just the 23 inside of you. Top of 3, now 2 again. Top 3.
2 headsets. You also have a regular scanner for just strictly the audio.
So you can choose which driver you want. It's got the driver names.
Everything they say, there's nothing edited. It's all It's all live and raw.
Awesome.
Yeah.
No bleeps and no censored.
None of that. No, sir.
Unreal. A bit like Australian television. Oh, yeah.
Can you transmit?
I was just hoping I'd hear this. Oi, don't get off this channel.
Stop transmitting.
Okay, right now I'm going to give you a bit of an Australian dish. It's called Vegemite. Have a piece of that. This will basically get rid of any hangover you've ever had in your life. I'll have some with you. Cheers.
Cheers.
That's Australia on bread right there. Build our country.
I'm gonna have to tell you. I think my jambalaya is a lot better than Vegemite.
Yeah?
Yeah.
And we'll go there.
That's good stuff, though.
You like it?
That's good stuff, yeah.
Geez, Ada's laying the Vegemite on pretty thick. It's going to be interesting.
We go 1, 2, 3. Hey, that's Australia.
That is saltier than.
Yeah, it is salty.
Why?
Craft Australia, get behind BlokesWorld. We're spreading the love. Righto, viewers, we had to come down and visit our fellow Commonwealth brothers, the boys from Canada. Welcome to the show, Mark.
How are you doing, man? Good to see you. Good to see you.
Really well. Now, we both rented our vans off the same people at RV Camper World, eh?
It's a great place. They treat us well there.
Awesome. And when we arrived to pick up our van, Tino, who gave us our van, was talking about you guys going, oh, you got to hook up with the Canadians. They're a mad bunch of boys. They've got so much alcohol and they want me to come with them for the weekend.
You can't believe Tina.
No.
You just can't. No, Fred's it's a great place. Tina's a top-notch girl. It's
Yeah,
good.
awesome.
Good time.
Is this the first time you boys have come down here?
No, we've been coming for about 15 years now.
Yep.
No, it's great. We got a couple of years now in the infield. We used to camp in the outfield, so it's fantastic. We love it here. It's a great party.
Yep. And how many of you are here?
There's 8 of us here from Canada, 4 from the West, and 4 from Ontario.
Ah, awesome. So you're scattered all over the place.
Oh, yes. Yeah, we're all buds, though. We all sort of meet every year down here. It's a good time.
Now, just looking at your vans there, you guys got the Beagles. We got the Labrador. Do you pay extra to get the different dog?
No, not at all. No. They treat us well then.
Yeah,
it
they
gives
do.
us a bit of a deal.
I tell you what, the smell of a great barbecue, the smell of race fuel, it's absolutely fantastic. Yeah, I'd love to try a wing. Can you tell us a bit about your rub? What have you done with this one?
That's a little spicy one there. Can't give away any secrets, you know.
Oh, yeah. That is beautiful. Holy hell, that's your chili.
That's chili. We did it on the grill also.
Oh, viewers, that is sweet home Tijuana. That is absolutely fantastic.
Thank you.
Oh, you got a pretty mouth, boy.
What? And you brought me over some race fuel.
Yeah, it's Alabama spring water.
Alabama spring water? Awesome. Oh, that'll put hair on your hair?
Yeah, and take some off, too.
Oh! We absolutely loved stopping in at your tent. We've had 4 different things that have just ripped the hell out of my mouth with chili, and then to cool down, we just had 150% moonshine.
I watched.
You watched?
But it's smooth. You got to admit it's smooth.
Yeah, it does. It is smooth. Yeah. It's so smooth, I'd put it in my dirt bike.
Easy all the way in, old man. 49.78 there. Good job. Your one car just run pretty good.
Well, after a big night partying in the boulevard, we remembered we were booked to do our podcast back in our van. We had 2 special guests, so we made our way back to the BlokesWorld camper. Coming to Talladega is like everything that we love at home, but on steroids.
Yeah, that's right. And a lot of Australians will be wondering, what's the attraction with oval racing? And I can honestly say I haven't even seen a car today.
No.
We've had the best time.
I didn't even know we were at NASCAR. I thought we'd been at an international food festival.
That's right.
All we've done today is walk around. We've had jambalaya. So good. That's the end of our podcast. Crowd, quick clap for everyone. We're at the beautiful track of Daytona. Fucking hell, what is that? Dega. We haven't seen one insect. A 5-star redneck right here at Talladega. How do you say that? A mothfly's in.
And we're going to end it in 3, 2, 1. I'm gonna make sure you get something cool. And we're gonna make sure the camera guy gets one too.
Awesome.
She purrs when she's happy and she scratches when she's not.